everyone, I want to talk to you about an awesome event, and that is YALCon. If you have not heard of YALCon, where have you been? For those of you who have heard of it, then congratulations, because it is an awesome event. YALCon twinned this year with London Film and Comic Con. It is the first time they've run YALCon. It was organised by the Children's Laureate charity. They had so many authors there, not to mention actors, and there was so much to buy and to do and to see. I managed to get 13 books signed, and I think I brought 10 new books. So I just want to show you some of the books I got and some of the stuff I got while I was there. And I hope that next year you will want to attend and meet some of the authors and go to the workshops and the signings and the talks. There was one really good talk called Superfans Unite, and it had Rainbow Rowell in it, Tim O'Rourke was in it, so was Andy Robb and Lucy Saxon. Really great authors. So while I was at YALCon, I brought 2 new books from Holly Bourne. One is The Manifesto of How to Be Interesting, and this book is beautiful. It's orange, it's neon orange. The Manifesto on How to Be Interesting by Holly Bourne is about a girl who writes, and she writes about her life, she writes about her awful parents, she writes about school. She's not very popular, and she decides to write a 6-step plan on how to become popular and how to fall in love and other ways on how to change her life. Her other book, Soulmates, which I am really excited to read. Soulmates is about a world where people have soulmates, but when they meet, terrible things happen. The world shatters, and there is a secret organisation out there which has the sole purpose of making sure you never meet your soulmate. And Soulmates also has a pretty front cover. I had never heard of Holly Bourne before this event. I was lucky enough to meet her and to get both books signed. I also brought The Duff by Cody Keplinger. The Duff is about a girl called Bianca who doesn't consider herself very pretty or popular. The Duff stands for Designated Ugly Fat Friend, and this title gets given to her by her arch enemy who she doesn't like, but unfortunately for her she ends up falling in love with. Bianca's perspective is supposed to be pretty funny and comedic, and this book is going to be turned into a movie soon, so I really wanted to buy it and read it before it does get turned into a movie. At the YALCon desk they were giving away free books, and I always feel odd about receiving free books. 1, because I don't know if I'm going to like it, and 2, because if I really like it, I haven't supported one of my new favourite authors. So even though I was reluctant, I managed to pick up 2 free books. One of these free books was called The Spirit Glass Charade, which is the 2nd book in the Stoker and Holmes novel, which sound really interesting because they're about, I think it's Sherlock Holmes's nieces and nephews, their descendants, sort of carrying on the family business and going on crazy detective escapades. And these books actually have vampires in it. It's sort of a Sherlocky detective book with a vampire twist, which could be very interesting, or it could be terrible. I have no idea. However, it is the 2nd book, and the 1st book is called The Clockwork Scarab, so I might have to get that one before I read the 2nd one. The other free book I got was called There Will Be Lies by Nick Lake. It is a thriller novel about a girl who gets hit by a car, and she gets taken out of hospital to go on a journey with her mother, but things are not what they seem, and people are telling her lies, and she's telling lies. Overall, I'm not too sure about this book. It doesn't sound like a book I would buy myself. It was free. It's a advanced reader's copy, so I'm not too sure how this book is going to go down. I also brought We Were Liars from the Hotkeys bookstall. They gave me this pretty cool tote bag and a hand stamp, I'm not really sure what We Were Lies is about. I don't think anyone knows before they read it. It's pretty mysterious in description, but I've heard nothing but good reviews about it, so I was drawn in by its mystery and hand stamps and posters. Another fantasy book I got was Frozen, and the book itself is so beautiful. It looks like this. It's about a girl who's trying to leave New Las Vegas, which is a frozen wasteland at the moment, and she's trying to go to a mythical place where there's sunshine and flowing water. She's trying to escape to a place where no one knows her secrets, and there are dragons involved, so you know it's going to be good. It's fantasy and it's magical. It says that it's a futuristic Game of Thrones. I actually got that one from Books with Bite. Another book I got was Dystopia by Anthony Ergo. Dystopia is about a girl called Sasha Hunter who is extremely unlucky. There's 13 letters in her name. She's born on Friday the 13th. On her birthday there was a terrible event in which there was a worldwide blackout. Her mother went missing on that day, and she's extremely superstitious. And you would be too if you lived in a world that ran parallel alongside a supernatural world. The author himself is pretty cool. He's part of a band, and I went to his stall to meet him at YALC, and he signed my book for me. I want to read this book because I'm really getting into dystopia and post-apocalyptic books. I also got a really interesting fantasy YA novel called Half Bad. The cover looks awesome, and it's about a world where there are good and bad witches, the black witches and the white witches, and there's a boy who's 17 and he is both white witch and black witch. He is trapped and he has to escape before his 17th birthday because that's when he gets his powers. The other books I got weren't for me, they were for my little nephew who's 10, and they had children books there as well. There were a lot of children and YA authors. Mallory Blackman was there and Darren Shan was there, who both do YA and children's books. And I got to meet Darren Shan for the second time. He's always so much fun, and he is a convention machine. He was signing from morning till the afternoon. He was only supposed to be signing for half an hour. He came on, done a signing, kept signing for another like 3 hours, done a talk, came back, done some more signings. He just went on, and that is impressive. He is dedicated to his fans, and I love him for that, and he's so fun. I will see you all in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and on Goodreads. That's all for now. Bye!